go.
3, 2, 1, blast off. Hello everyone, Eric Watson here, freelancer writer, player of games, writer of Forge, recorder of videos, and a tabletop role-playing aficionado. Welcome to our weekly live stream at Dungeons & Dragons online role-playing adventures. I am joined as always by my wonderful friends as I switch cameras. Yeah, Chris, playing Volrobin, the Eladrin Bard of Eloquence. There we are.
I didn't interrupt you this time, but I wanted to. You could pause if you said Chris.
That's
but
true.
I waited.
Nice. Heather.
Hello.
Playing Frey, the Halfling Barbarian of the Beast.
Is that your name?
She's here. She's here.
Is it my name? I'm not real sure.
I've been calling you Hanger.
I knew it was something else.
Rochelle, huge congrats for the negative PET scan. I don't know exactly what that means. I guess you can't have pets now. I'm not sure why we're celebrating that, but good.
It means I'm in remission. And
Yes.
I'm very, very low risk of having cancer again. At least this type of cancer.
You have made more con saves than any person should have to fucking make in a lifetime, let alone
Screw you,
in
cancer.
like 6 months. Yep.
Thank you.
Screw you, cancer. Rochelle kicked your ass.
Playing Celeste, the half-orc Sun Soul Monk. Congrats. Raymond playing Edmund, the human alchemist artificer.
Hello.
And Reese playing Thimbleweed, the Thry-Kreen Swarm Keeper Ranger.
No longer giving out secrets.
Ooh.
No longer what?
Giving out secrets from the
What does
Defense
that mean?
Department. The guy
Oh, that's
who got
good.
cut.
He's
Yeah.
I learned my lesson based on him.
going on the run.
That whole thing is fucked, by the way. Shout out to Discord for making the news. We stream our sessions live on... I'm probably loving that. Live on YouTube every Friday evening. Watch all of our streamed sessions here on the channel. Read weekly session recaps at roguewatson.com. Watch my behind-the-scenes No Players Allowed live series Crafting Icewind Dale every Monday and Thursday. Head on over to our live post-session discussion Frostside chat after our show tonight. You can also listen to all of the live D&D shows with the Rogue Watson podcast, available wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow me on Twitter at Rogue Watson and join our official Discord server. Discord. Invite link into the description below. We do not share
Government
documents
secrets?
here. Yeah, government
You mean
secrets, yeah.
the gaming social media?
Yes, the gaming. So yeah. God damn it! Damn it! If you'd like to support the channel, please check out patreon.com/RogueWatson. Patrons get exclusive access to private videos, custom 5e content, and participate in monthly DM roundtables and private patron D&D games. Shout out to new patron this week, Jean Uzman, aka Stormcrow Dreamscapes, whom we've had the pleasure of reviewing several products of. For our campaign, we use Roll20.net for video chat. We use Discord, and for streaming, I use Open Broadcaster software with Streamlabs. Our music is by Kevin MacLeod, and our amazing original character art was done by Jimmy McClure. Previously on Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. The first level of the Tower of Necromancy resembled a mad scientist's laboratory. A floating brain in a jar excitedly greeted the party, introduced himself as Lawrence, and asked them to assist in transforming a restrained Nothic into a brain like him. Thimbleweed eagerly agreed, and with a little assistance from his friends, successfully performed literal brain surgery. With Lawrence's magic, the ritual was complete, but the resulting Nothic turned disembodied brain immediately turned hostile, and the party was forced to put it down. Asking about the rite led the party upstairs to the room of High Necromancer Catavix. Frey was possessed by the ghost of Catavix, and Freydavix quickly found a diamond and began casting Raise Dead on the broken but preserved body. The bewildered party looked on in concern, but otherwise waited until the spell was complete, and were able to talk to a mostly sane, newly restored High Wizard of Ythryn. Catavix had only one thing on his mind, finding what happened to his long-lost lover, Aureliana. He was shocked when he saw Frey's Codicil of White, identifying it as her old spellbook. The party realized that he referred to Auril the Frostmaiden herself, the goddess of winter, and the one responsible for blanketing the Dale in darkness. Catavix was incredulous that she would do this, but admitted that it would be possible to drain the Mythlar's energy into oneself to become incredibly powerful. He provided his line of the right to gain entry into the Spire, but warned that if the security system is in place in the city, his master, the Lord of Ythryn, Iriolarthas, must still rule the central Spire in some capacity. To reach the malfunctioning Mythalar, they'll have to get through him. Feeling a connection to Auril through Frey, Katovix joined the party. As they left the tower, the Ice Devil, whom Valravn had made a deal with, appeared and provided the final 3 lines of the Rite of the Arcane Octad, but it wouldn't answer any of Valravn's questions, teasing that it had made a new bargain, and disappeared. With all 8 steps of the Octad, the party returned to the Spire entrance. They were met with Avarice and her forces, who called out that they needed to talk. At the same time, Vaelish and Nass appeared, along with the Ice Devil, ready to confront the party.
That was a big recap, but I think a lot of things happened.
That was a big recap. That was a lot of things that happened.
What about the brain surgery? That part slipped my mind.
Oh yeah, that was
great.
Yeah.
That was memorable.
He was so excited to do some brain surgery, too.
I'm Dr. Weed now.
Dr. Weed. Does that mean
T-Weed.
T-Weed?
So, to set the stage for you, you've got what kind of looks like a slanted elevator shaft that is part of the central spire that is also glowing in the force field, and you recognize this as having a little gate entrance area with the sigils above it, and it is where you've learned that you need to perform this rite of the Arcane Octad to gain admittance, so they're not sure exactly of the details of what that entails, other than you have all the steps now. And then as you arrived here, you saw Avarice, who is currently flying in the air, flanked by 2 gargoyles. And then she has several forces who look like just kind of agitated humans wielding Chardalyn weaponry. And then on the other side, you have Vaelish and Nass, as you remember them. And they now have the Ice Devil apparently on their side as well, who's spinning his spear around. And you all have Valin, and you have Katovix, and you have Lord Marbury. And Avarice...
Counting up all the allies on each side.
Yeah, I'm giving a full breakdown of the players on the field. Avarice calls out to you, Valravn specifically at first. Says, Valravn, I'm disappointed we had to meet like this after I extended you an invitation. You have done quite well, better than I ever could have expected. But you and Edmund have been riding on the coattails of the Arcane Brotherhood, as have we all. And now, you have a choice to make. We can't all be born with a silver spoon up our ass like Miss Harpel over there, of the Long Saddle Harpels, whom you continue to travel with. Some of us have had to make hard choices in our lives, in our pursuit of something better. And make no mistake, Valin will scurry off with that Mythalar right back into the arms of the Arcane Brotherhood, and we'll watch the rich and powerful become more rich and powerful. Or you continue working for me. I've been building a reckoning here in the Dale, loyalty forged by Chardalyn. This city could be ours to restore, ours to command. We've only scratched the surface of the wonders this city has to offer. Edmund, I know you want to see the secrets this city unfolds once it's fully operational again. As for those 2, and she nods across the way, you don't need me to tell you that they're the cause of all these problems. Without them, we wouldn't know about the city, yes, but their usefulness is at an end.
I've been saying that since we got here.
My dear Avarice, it is lovely to see you again. I didn't get your prior invitation. My apologies. It must have gotten lost in the
You left me on red, you son of a bitch.
There's something wrong with my phone. Wasn't receiving text that day. I don't know.
Oh, there it is. That's awesome.
Yeah, oh, yes.
I see.
Valine has been aiding us, yes,
Eh,
in her manner, as much as she could. It just groans.
She huffs.
Her rolls haven't been so great.
I was trapped in a. You know what? Forget it.
She's complaining about that.
Yeah.
I think we all should level set a little bit, and really come to an understanding of what we all want out of this situation. My dear Avarice, have you noticed the terrible goings-on in this city? The way reality itself seems to be warping and distorting?
Of course. Yes. Clearly, the entire city is in shambles, half destroyed. And the Mythalar, from what I can tell, appears to be damaged in some way.
Yes. And I assume we've all noticed the never-ending darkness outside, yes?
Which
That hasn't escaped anyone's attention?
which one should be able to fix. We can restore the Mythalar, recharge this city. Bringing back the light would be a minor trifle.
Okay, I know I am not that smart, but the darkness hasn't been here as long as this thing has been on the ground.
We can easily match powers with the gods with something like this. There's no doubt in my mind.
And you, dear... And at this point, I'm almost, like, trying to insight check her, too. Like, and you, dear, know how to do this. You know how to repair this ancient, ultra-powerful artifact that is wreaking havoc on reality. You have an instruction manual on you, perhaps.
Valin nods very approvingly at that and crosses her arms and nods. Is like, yeah. For a moment, you see the albino tiefling kind of grow red, a few shades of red, and then she kind of finds her composure. Says it shouldn't be any problem. The power is still there. One just has to reach out and take it and be able to handle it. And yes, I do believe I have that power. Do you think you have that power, Varavan? Perhaps it will need our combined powers, and Edmund's too. All of us. I want to include you in this venture.
Well,
Yes,
that's...
but what's in it for you? What is it that you seek by restoring the power?
I seek to create our own arcane brotherhood. One whose isn't solely designed for the rich and powerful, or who's got the right names and the right money in the right palms, but for pure talent and ambition. That's what I see in front of me. And we could challenge some of the greatest wizards and forces of Faerun with this kind of power.
Listen, I feel you. I really do. It is a noble goal to establish your own order of wizardry. It's commendable. And the city has a lot to offer. I will not begrudge you that. But this particular piece of magic, we are here to turn off. Because turning it off, shutting this thing down, as it once was, and we've been doing this a little bit longer than you, keep that in mind. One, will not cause reality to explode, and two, will in fact solve our everlasting darkness dilemma. So I think what we ought to do here, amongst all of us, is a simple show of hands. Who here wants to shut down the Mythalar, and who here wants to own it?
Vaelish finally, after this conversation, calls out and says, "That was clever, Sickingen. damn devil on the towers to seek the rights, denying us our bargaining chip. You underestimated us, however. Underestimated our resolve. Now this creature will ensure our triumph. You don't have a choice with us. You have an ultimatum. And Nass speaks up and says, kill the other wizards and open the path for us, or we kill all of you and take what we need from your corpse.
Frey will literally look at her and tell her, bring it on. I killed you almost once before. I'll do it again.
I think it's fair to say that those two and the Ice Devil are not needed in this conversation. What do you say about that, Avarice?
She says, it's pretty clear that they are dangerous. I have to remember what voice I'm doing. Nass Lantimir created this whole problem, and Vaelish Gaunt is a convicted criminal thrown away by the Brotherhood. I see no reason that they need to walk out if you're alive. Vaelin whispers to all of you for a second and says, members of the Arcane Brotherhood are forbidden from directly attacking one another. Of course, that's only if there are any survivors to actually tell the Arcane Brotherhood that.
And all three of these people are Vaelish and Nass. Are they members of the Arcane Brotherhood?
Yes, although Vaelish was almost like when a spy gets captured, where he was found guilty, and then the Arcane Brotherhood says, "Hey, he wasn't doing any of that on our, unofficial guild business or anything." So it's kind of wishy-washy whether they would still claim him or not.
Okay.
And Nass stole from them specifically, so they would be their alliance with the Brotherhood is frayed at best, tenuous, yeah. and
Lynn and Avarice are also, right?
Yes, but what you've heard from Avarice is she's almost wanting to be like, fuck that, I want to start my own thing.
So she made it. I mean, I feel like the rules of the Arcane Brotherhood probably don't apply to any of these folks that we're dealing with.
That could be what you're telling Lynn too.
Yeah. I think both of these parties are beyond the decorum of your organization, dear.
That's probably a fair assessment at this point.
Well, I agree with you, Avarice. I wouldn't want those two to join the new Brotherhood Sisterhood.
Sisterhood. Well, I can't let you cut me out of a deal, but I'm also not stupid enough to go battling whatever devil bargains they've made over there, so perhaps I'll let you all have at it then. And
Coward.
maybe I can make a deal with the victor.
Well, hold on, everyone. Let us keep one thing in mind. Only one of these three parties holds all the information, and that is ours. Nass and Vaelish over there hold half the information, true, but not the other half, and I assure you, the information that we have procured from half the towers we visited is no longer available to anyone else. He kind of looks back at everybody else. That's true, right? Like we've cleared all the evidence. There was a book, I think. I don't know if do we still have that book?
Right, no, that sounds good, though. You're doing a great job, sweetie.
My dear Avarice, you have no cards at all, except for your forces, I suppose.
I can kill them very quickly.
So, the way I see it, both of you should be vying for partnership with us, because we are the only party that can get you into that tower. So why don't we turn this around and let you two duke it out, and whoever's left can then have our favor, and we will walk into this tower together.
Ooh, I like this idea.
I feel like you just painted a bullseye on all of us, Valravin.
Vaelish calls out and says, "You're right. You have what we need, and we can take it from you by force." And as you can see, they begin to roll initiative. Avarice then is still in the air, just kind of makes a few hand signals, and her forces start stepping backwards. And she says, perhaps a later deal will be required then, if you're still amenable. You will need, of course, to open the way for the Mythalar for me, won't you? Valrobin will stay in touch, yes? And you can see her begin to back off.
Edmund does the signal. I'll call you.
Keep your phone close.
All right, give me some initiative rolls.
Okay.
I want the Ice Devil.
Ooh, I rolled
I
a crit.
want the Ice Devil. Let me fight the Ice Devil.
Combat music. Yeah, Edmund, you are the first to react in this situation. Looks like Vaelish and Nass are done talking. Now, Nass is currently still inhabiting like this zombified frost druid body from back in the abode whenever she left Valin's body. As you recall, she is in fact a sort of ghostly entity.
All right. Well, as my first action, I'm going to pull out a spell scroll. Whole person. Can finally use it on a humanoid.
We're finding humanoids.
I know. Range of 60 feet. I'm going to pick, what's his name again? Vaelish?
Vaelish,
Gone?
yes.
He doesn't seem as wise as the other girl.
Heh.
Hopefully that's a good guess.
We don't know what he can do yet. We haven't seen him like cast many spells or
No,
anything.
yeah.
No,
Good
he,
one, I
just,
guess.
We've seen her do a bunch of magic.
What's
he hides
paralyzed?
behind the skirts of everyone else.
What's paralyzed? Incapacitated, can't move or speak.
It's real good.
It's real good, yeah.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
is on your
And like auto crits or something.
spell
Yeah,
list, right? So you
it's-
have to make a check for it.
I do have to make it. It doesn't say that Artificer has it. Oh, hold on, let me see. Maybe it's updated in the list here.
I don't see it on 5e tools anyway.
I don't think so either. Second level
Yeah.
enchantment.
It's literally every other spellcaster.
I was thinking
except for
that, like,
Artificer.
everybody else has it. Oh, man.
Yeah. So I have to roll Arcana, I think.
Believe so. Make sure I get this.
Right?
Hang on, let me check. I mean, any of it's on anybody's spell list, so you could probably use any of them, but I assume Arcana's your best. DC
No.
equals. So if it's on the cleric, you could
So it
roll
could be
religion, or if it's on druidic, you can also roll nature. So you could literally do Arcana, nature, or religion. With a DC plus 10 plus the spell level. Hold person, I think
All
is
the
second.
same. Have to roll 12 or above.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
All right. Come on, dice, be my friend. Yes.
That's
All
not
right,
bad.
success. Let's suss out the spell.
Now he must succeed a wisdom saving throw of 18.
Oh my gosh, 18. Y'all's fucking saves are nuts. This is a wisdom.
Yes.
He's pretty wise. Oh no!
Oh boy!
Why
Except I
that
rolled a
wise?
3.
He was not ready for that scroll. to be pulled
No, yeah, you come out with that scroll. And he is held. Paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, can make another wisdom saving throw.
Freeze. God, whatever your name is. And then
The ultimate insult. Don't even remember.
up.
I don't even know who you are.
forgot your name, but it's not important. 'cause
The
you're
name
gonna
I said
be
2 seconds ago.
You
dead.
will.
I've said it so many times this campaign.
You took everything from me.
I don't know you.
Wait, 25, 30. I have a feeling they're going to try to attack me, so I'm gonna hide.
Oh right, yeah. Now you're the
Is that a concentration?
It is.
One would assume. Yep. Frey.
That's me. Oh, the maniacal laughter is wonderfully back for this one. Frey is now in very happy mode. And all of the things are going off. Her
Yeah.
her hands become claws. It's the whole 9 yards. That's sweet, sweet
We get
bestial soul.
not ferret. What is it? Stoat Frey? We get Stoat
Yep.
Frey again?
Yep.
Not a little stout though. We did see that before.
Yeah.
very
15.
briefly.
So, because I'm raging, I can now move half my distance while I rage, without counting as my movement speed. And then I'll take my movement.
My anger propels me.
And so you get auto crits against this guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, sad face with the DM.
So-
Let's see. Paralyzed. Attack rolls have advantage, and any attack that hits is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of you.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be fun.
That's a second level spell. Oof.
Frey's just getting right up in there.
Yeah.
And seeing him all paralyzed, I'm sure there's a large amount of fear in his little face there. And actually, I'm going to stand here because I don't want her to be able to move without me getting an attack of opportunity against her.
Picture little like lightning bolts coursing through his body. That's usually how video games show paralyzed.
Frey will just like lean in a little bit and whisper, "I told you I would kill you."
His
And then
face is a mask of fear.
And then she starts swinging with that sweet free advantage because
Yeah, you actually don't care because you would get advantage no matter what. Because you
Yeah.
can just be reckless.
yeah, but now you don't get advantage against me because I didn't recklessly attack. So
Very true.
another sad face for the DM. So I'm assuming a 20 hits.
It does.
So because it now counts as a critical hit, I get to roll 2 additional damage dice on top of what I'm already rolling.
Vaelish got so low on the initiative tracker. Holy crap, this is brutal.
Alright, so here's the first bit. So it's 13 right now, and then I need to roll 2 more d10s.
Oh no.
So
It's a lot of d10s.
roll 2d10. That's another 15 on top of that. So that's the first attack.
28 on the first attack.
Ouch.
You can't speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot say ouch.
Oil can.
I'm assuming 25 hits again.
Indeed.
So 16 plus 2 more d10s. Make sure there's not another thing that I can do with this as well, too. Hang on.
Auto crit with a little barbarian is pretty scary.
Yeah, that is scary.
Yeah, it is. So another 14 on top of that, so it's 30 damage for that one.
My goodness sakes. Yeah.
58 total damage to this guy.
Yep. He took a bruising. Pretty beefy as a boss level wizard, but that was pretty nasty. He looks terribly wounded now. Terribly wounded.
And then Frail just turned to the other one and go, "It's almost your turn, so just sit there and wait."
She like hisses at you, and the
Frail
effect
will
is
literally
comical.
hiss back.
Yeah, because she just looks like just a kind of a generic frost druid, but like near death already. Like her skin is pale, and she's got like bloody marks all over it. It's almost undead looking. She cries at the ice devil and kind of points it your direction, Frey. Just save him! Kill that one! Voice is getting crazy. Unfortunately, her best plan is not to attack you, Frey. It is instead to target everybody else with a nice AoE attack.
Oh.
At least I'm not down there with y'all.
So, see how well I can do this. I might need a Shaperuski. He can do level 5. Wow, that seems really bad damage. Guess that's what it is. Yeah, I just rolled shitty. She's gonna
Mhm.
conjure an ice storm.
Oh.
There we go. In a 20-foot radius.
That's a good point, chat. Are there critical hit or what was it? Massive damage things from the critical hits?
Oh yeah,
That's true. We forgot about that because we didn't see the green, didn't we?
yeah.
What is that 20 feet? Yeah, he'll need
20
to make...
foot. Yeah, 20-foot radius, so 40-foot diameter.
Oh shit, it's even bigger than that.
Mm-hmm.
I've chosen green. I can't see that very well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This needs to go one more down. I can't quite get Edmund in. Alright, so they'll just launch this at all of you. But yeah, let me do the some damage save.
Twice.
Twice. I don't even know what the number is that I need actually now that I think about it.
10 or half the damage rounded up. So the first
26
one
was
was
the
28.
right? Yeah.
First one was 28, so it would be 14. And then the second one was 30, so you need at least a 15. You got it both times.
Wow.
Just barely on the second one.
Yeah, I would have
With a-
rather
with
you
a
rolled
+1.
those
Yeah.
with his +1, yeah. Alright, so everybody in the radius needs to give me a dexterity saving throw. Or else you're taking... Let's see, how does that work?
I like to use some inspiration.
Okay, with his +10, yeah, roll a 2.
With your +10. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Asmo better. Lynn does not make the save.
I mean, is anyone surprised by this?
Right. So it is 16 cold and 6 bludgeoning damage. But you take half as much if you make the save.
16. So wait, how much was the total?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah.
22 damage total.
Okay. And 12 of that's cold. Okay.
That's
Oh, that's
two
cool.
twos.
Yes.
Okay.
And the area is difficult terrain as hailstones has plummeted all around you. Lord Marbury also, I guess, is in the area. I put him there. I don't know if you had specifically told him to
Yeah, he
fly
was
around
with
a holding
us.
pattern or something, but
Right. No. he was
it's also a
with us.
40-foot cylinder, so it's pretty far in the
Right.
air.
If I hit him, even if he was in the air, yeah. All right. I can absorb that though. I haven't been able to use this in a while, but I will. How's this work?
Oh, yeah.
Resist it. Okay, so I will only take 6 from the cold. So that'll
Frost
be
fur
16.
cloak.
Indeed. Okay.
All right. She can't really move away from you, Frey. The ice devil.
Sure she can.
Good, but yeah, so he will
Hey, me and that ice devil were having a nice conversation before Valravn
Right.
came in and just released him.
he
He's actually
steps,
my friend.
he had a good bead on the rest of them, but then he turns at the behest of Nass and turns to you, Frey, and starts twirling his spear and kind of looks at you with his insectoid face and says, "Nothing personal. It's just business." And then he stabs at you with the spear.
Do you remember those ones I told you could eat and nobody would be upset by?
Ooh.
Yeah, it is.
29. Oh, they're going to be glad about some of this being ice damage, or cold damage.
Yeah, cold doesn't affect me anyway.
However,
Cold never bothered me anyway.
you must succeed on a DC 15 con save, or essentially be affected by the slow spell. As its chilling spear pierces into you.
I think I have advantage on con saves. Hang on. Gotta find my thing here. That's Dex. Not that one. Not that one. I'll just roll regular. That's fine. I have a +10 to my con save.
Mhm.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah,
Okay.
that works.
I'll take my 5 damage from the piercing too, by the way.
And it will swipe at you with its tail. It spins around. But I clicked it? Maybe I didn't. There it goes.
Whatever. I will take my 4.
Yeah, and it growls at Nass and says, "This one has protections like the plains of Levistus."
I told you, these are the ones that you can eat and nobody's going to be upset that they're gone. Do you remember when we had this conversation?
It has great divine power.
I mean,
Ice Devil
if you
just
want-
like reciting this, like you're like reading your like back your action figure.
Like, I mean, if you really want to eat them, I'm not going to stop you. I'll even help you kill it.
Lord Varius is still trying to just talk to him. Like, if you want to make a bargain.
Sure.
Hold on.
Let's bargain.
Making bargains with devils is the only reason we're fighting the devil at the moment.
No, you made the bargain with the devil, and that's why we're fighting the devil. Him and I, we have an agreement.
I mean,
It's more of a verbal handshake, really. Handshake agreement.
Marbury will spend his action. I don't know if you'll let me do this, but
I'll even let you kill the one that keeps talking.
like
I'm listening.
getting Valravn on his back, essentially, like positioning, like going up and getting Valravn up onto him. I assume it requires some cooperation by Valravn, but it's like kind of like picking
Some
somebody up or
consent on
something.
your part, yes.
Yeah,
Sure. I'll allow
and
it.
taking off into the sky
Goodbye.
over here. He'll be about 20 feet up. And that's all he's gonna do.
Thimbleweed, you've been pelted by hailstones.
Which one was it again? Who pelted with the hailstones?
The
shit.
non-paralyzed one.
Ness, yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
She did it.
She did it. Alright, I'm gonna shoot a Chardon arrow at her.
Okay. Two will hit.
Hey,
That Chardolin.
Mm-hmm.
it's been a while since I've done combat.
It has been. We haven't had a big fight in, I think since the well, right? The wellspring?
Yeah, you're right.
Like 2 sessions ago, 3 sessions ago.
Alright, so I'll do 7 plus my swarm, I believe, and then the Chardolin.
7, 7, and 7.
Ooh.
21. Was there anything else?
Good in slots, I think.
It's good in slots.
Blackjack.
Good thing I live in Vegas.
Some coins stop popping out of the top of her head.
That's what D&D is missing. One of those Final Fantasy classes where it's just like coin based.
Exactly. You're just a casino player, yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's all for right now.
She has to do something too, right?
21
What? Yeah.
damage
Okay.
for...
Oh, become blinded.
Wisdom
Unless she makes a
save.
wisdom save. Yeah.
16.
Ooh,
Yeah.
surprisingly wise.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if she can do it again.
15 still hits. They
Oh.
are simply wizards.
Yeah.
Or druid, I suppose. Although again, you're pretty sure she's not a druid, but she's using the body.
Got a druid body.
Good body. That's my
Yeah.
favorite body.
14.
That's a weird thing to say.
I like it when it changes.
It's
into
very
animals.
natural. I find the druid body.
We're gonna have to have a talk later, honey.
What was your DC, sir?
Oh, 16.
Oh man,
Now I'm imagining the Diablo 4 druid body.
so huge!
I like that druid body.
It's an absolute unit, as they say. But like a fridge, the druid in Diablo
That's right.
4.
I do like my fridges.
They're full of my favorite things. Well, Robin, atop your mighty steed.
Uh-huh. Alright, well, Robin's gonna call out to, the devil.
That's such a
Hello
cool
there
thing to
again.
say. While riding my majestic Pegasus, Vol Robin calls out to the devil. Is that the best you got? You pussy!
Well, in the background.
I wish you call it to me sometimes. But no, it's always the devil.
It's
Just
always the devil.
heavy metal music just starts playing in the background.
Oh there, Mr. Devil!
Please, Mr. Devil is my father.
I presume this deal of yours, any deal you make with any mortal entity, expires upon their death, yes?
It stares at you.
Nod if I'm wrong. Well, let me do you a favor then, my friend. Let me extricate you from the situation and let you watch these events unfold so that you may depart unscathed, at which time this combat is over. And Valravan's gonna start tracing some, like, symbols in his book with his pen. He's, like, drawing boxes, like, repeatedly in a page of his book. And as he does that, you guys see, like, lines, blue lines, almost like someone's drawing on reality, start forming around the devil. And he's gonna get bound by the page.
Oh.
I find it funny that you freed him in the first place.
And now I'm putting him back in a box.
Oh no. Please, no, not the box, not the box.
Yeah.
I don't
The
go back
devil
in
will
the
remember this.
box. Itty bitty living space.
That's right.
This is Force
So,
Gauge, by the way, if everybody
it's Force Gauge, yep,
listening or
yep.
confused by this, yes.
So it's 20 foot,
Mobile
and I will
creature
not include the wizards or Frey. I'll just sort of start it here, or here. And then
I mean, that'd be
kind
funny if you locked him in a box with me.
Jesus.
I have to watch you fight an Ice Devil for, like, however long it takes. That'd be... I have no doubt you'd win, but...
At what cost?
At what cost? Yep. So I'm gonna do the 10-foot one, 10 foot in the side, so it's a solid barrier, not the cage one.
Sorry, is there no save for this? I'm trying to read through this paragraph.
No, there's no save. They have to, they can try
No,
to
of course there's no
extricate.
save.
They can try to
I can just
extricate
trap
themselves.
people.
I'm the DM now.
I told y'all, if you say it with enough conviction, he
Yeah.
will go with it.
I haven't read that far down in the spell, but let's say no save.
I read that far down. Got lost. I got bored halfway through.
Yep. I think they can try to use magic to teleport out, but they have to make the save then to try to use magic to teleport out.
Inside
Says
the
it,
cave.
it can't leave by non-magical means. Yeah.
Okay.
Can somebody teleport in?
I mean, they probably have to make the save too, I imagine.
Excellent.
Okay. Yeah. You'll put us a little...
And pay attention to that last line, dear. It cannot be dispelled by dispel magic.
Oh boy. It just breaks all the rules.
I don't know. I didn't mean to make that solid.
Okay, wait. So that guy's in a cage. Are we in a cage too? Because why is there a square around us?
That's just
We're
difficult
in,
terrain from the
yeah.
hailstorm.
Oh, okay.
We're in hail.
I thought I
Crunchy
missed
ice everywhere.
something when I saw all the squares appear. Okay.
It's too big.
It's a cylinder.
10 foot's just him, right? So it would just be just straight up him.
If it's just 10 feet,
Yeah.
then yeah.
Okay.
Up to 10 feet on a side, yeah, it's just him.
Oh, you did one too. Okay.
All right.
And
He's back in a box.
And as he does that too, he will, just for safety's sake, just in case, he will write some words about the Ice Devil seeing the cage in which it found itself, became disheartened and knew that he could never escape. So he ought to not even try. And he will unsettling words the Ice Devil.
It's hard to read the insect's emotion, the insectoid devil's emotions, but you can tell it does not like being put back in this box.
That's fair.
It is seething, one might say.
Can you still talk to it while it's in a box?
I think so.
Is it like a quiet box?
It talks via. I was trying to read like. It says trapped. Okay. Assuming
solid barrier that prevents any matter from passing through it and blocks any spells cast into or out from the area. But it doesn't say anything about sound.
It has telepathy. I'm not sure if that counts or not. So.
Right.
I'll just look at it and then go, I told you, you should have eaten them.
I would assume nothing can pass. So yeah.
Yeah.
It is silenced.
He's a bug in a jar.
Oh. Appropriate.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, Celeste.
Okay. So I think difficult terrain. So that's like double movement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Running over those hailstones.
I don't know, Celeste. Even do you care though about difficult terrain? I'm not sure.
No, I was looking at my character sheet, and surprisingly, it still affects me. If I dash, it doesn't.
Oh, you can literally like, run water, can't you?
Yeah, so I don't.
But slightly uneven
ice
chunks. That's dangerous.
What is hail? But
water
yeah.
It is
regardless,
odd.
I can.
Is hail not water?
Mm-hmm.
Just frozen globular water. That's.
Give me a blow dryer real quick so I can
Let me clear this
melt all this hail. Okay, but regardless,
I only drink globular water.
Okay, so this guy is in a cage, but we were attacking her, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's paralyzed. So he's
And the other guy's paralyzed. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna start with my regular old mop attack.
That will hit.
Okay, it's 8 bludgeoning,
Okay.
Punch her.
and then second attack.
That will hit.
7.
Really high attack numbers without critting.
Yeah. What was it going to do? Hold on, wait, that's not what I was doing. This is what I was going to do. I was going to use my Searing Arc Strike. So 2 key points. How is this is a woman, right? How is she looking?
Not good at all. She's been shot, perforated by arrows, and now mopped several times, and she looks pretty bad. But I described also, she has been reanimated by the ghost of Nass Lantomir. So you're already looking at somebody who's kind of like a walking zombie. And now you've done additional damage.
This is the chick that like literally turns into a ghost when we kill her, and she just inhabits another body, right? That's.
So we shouldn't kill her because she's just gonna linger around anyway. Is that what you're
Her
saying?
being a ghost is probably easier to deal with than her being a spellcasting body. So I'd still kill her.
Well, I have lots of key points, so then we'll go ahead and do this, and also burn her on top of everything else. Hold on. Let's see. We'll just do level 1 because she looks bad. So this is a cone. I will aim my cone so as not to hit Frey. It'll just hit her.
Frey is very upset by fire these days too. She's become very close to the cold goddess, so she is not a fan, I'm sure of.
I guess
fire.
I'll give Frey a panic attack doing this so close.
Flames right in front of her nose.
Oh damn. And she takes that full in the face too.
Is she still alive? I do still have my unarmed strike if
She is still alive, but she's looking really bad now. Just absolutely. Oh shit! There comes the crit.
Punch!
And one last. This was a nasty set of attacks here. That is our first crit of the battle. Up to 13. Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. Was I supposed to do that? Because I always forget. The unarmed strike is a bonus action, right?
Yes.
I just realized the searing arc strike was also a bonus action, so technically I couldn't do both.
Oh, you're right.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're right.
It's been a long time for combat.
Taking it back.
That would have been cool.
It would have been cool.
At
Wait,
least
you're
I
right.
was honest.
Yeah. Appreciate it. I was like, that is a lot of attacks. Alright, but she is looking very messed up.
All right. Well, that's it. I'll stand here because I probably don't have that much movement left anyway.
And I believe all Vaelish can do is try to shake off the paralyze with another whiz save, I think. Thank you. The end of... Make another wisdom saving throw.
Well, sir.
There.
But no cigar. Dang.
No cigar.
18.
Yeah. Got a +5 is pretty good, but that is a high DC, so he remains frozen. That is a bummer. Edmund.
What can I do?
You're doing all the work right now, just holding this guy in place.
Yeah, you guys locked down 2 of the combatants, and then you're beating up the 3rd one. It's been pretty sound tactics so far.
I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out a reindeer.
When in
Why
doubt,
not?
yeah.
Get a reindeer in here.
One reindeer.
Thank you. What is the speed of a reindeer? 50.
Do I need to give you access to this, or do you have access to the token?
I have access. Alright, so 50. And that difficult terrain is gone now, right? It's an
I think it hasn't been her turn quite yet again.
Oh, you're right, sorry.
She's after Frey, after you.
Yeah, I kinda like my spot, so
I don't want to leave.
The reindeer's there for a quick escape.
I don't know, the reindeer's gonna do some stuff. It's gonna... So difficult terrain. That difficult terrain. 5, 10, 15. Oh, I could just go diagonally. 20.
I got you there.
25.
Diagonally. Pretty
30.
sneaky, sis.
So I can't hit the bug, right? It's a barrier.
Nope.
There's an invisible box holding... yeah, it looks weird, but it's like a shimmering kind of bubble thing around him.
I'll just get my reindeer in position for the next time.
Alright, Frey.
Gonna finish off Lantamir. Cause kill can't move. Ah, so much closer for the
28 will hit. Or you're doing which one? Sorry?
That's the paralyzed one.
Paralyzed guy. Okay, that's Vaelish. Sorry, you said.
Oh, whatever. Whatever their names are.
19. Just literally add
Plus-
insult to injury.
+9. Don't forget.
+9.
Is he still alive?
Yes, he is.
Ah. Roll for your massive damage.
Yes. Man, that sucks with the auto crit. Holy crap.
Oh, so you just made it. Just made it.
Wow,
It's a hell
this
of a
is so
combo.
stupid that I can't make the +5s, but I make the +1s.
But you can make the, yeah.
That one. / roll.
15. This guy is just standing there
And-
taking it.
So yeah, roll again.
So he's still up. Alright.
Oh, you didn't make it. This
Finally
time.
got the mess. I don't know if it's going to matter. He's already paralyzed, but we'll see what other things befall it.
So, chat saying that there's another dice, because They're saying that there's the crit dice, that's 1, and that your brutal gives you 2 extra.
That's right. So I should be rolling another d10 on top of all of this. So there should have been at least 4 more d10s worth of damage done to this guy.
Lordy.
I didn't realize the brutal critical give you 2 extra dice.
Can you share that on the screen so we can...
So, well, the crit automatically gives you an extra d10 for the damage,
right?
Which I have not been rolling.
Well, it doesn't give you... the crit lets you re-roll all of your damage dice, right? That's what a basic crit does. Yeah,
it gives you another d10. My damage dice is a d10.
Right.
So I should be rolling another d10 on top of the damage I do with my sword already. So that's 1 extra d10. My brutal critical allows me to do an additional 2 more on top of that. So because of the 4 attacks that I have already done against this guy, I am short 4 d10s worth of damage to him.
Okay.
Do you understand the math now?
I think I do.
If you just say anything with enough confidence.
I know.
Then Eric.
And
/
then I am
roll.
inclined to believe it.
Yeah.
Chat seems fairly confident on the topic too. So
yeah.
It looks like it went up at 13th level.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I get 2 for the brutal critical. Those are on top of the critical damage and the damage from this sword.
She's so angry about this. I don't know if she's
Because you're
role-playing it
arguing
very
with me.
well.
So he should have had at least another 26 worth of damage done to him.
Another 26.
The whole other hit.
Yeah.
It is. That's bad.
Yeah. So really, if he stays paralyzed and he lives through this and I hit him again next turn, after I do my damage dice, I have to roll 3 d10s instead of the 2 d10s that I've been doing.
Yep. Because that's what you should get from a critical, it's just 3d10.
Yeah.
In general. Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got.
Roll the massive damage thing as he failed it.
Sweet. Die, 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 die.
I don't think die is an option, but can't take reactions.
Right. I was thinking like he's paralyzed already. I don't think any of these
much worse than
are actually gonna affect him.
Yeah.
But I can't quite remember what all's in that table.
Right.
It used to be in there, but for massive damage, they would just like go to 0 hit points or something.
I'm pretty sure we changed that for this campaign, and I made it not nearly as insane as that. I have to look back over the table, though. Alright, he is looking very messed up. I can confirm that. Barely standing and still paralyzed. Yeah, he already can't do anything.
Yep.
That's right, Nate. He's got to be dead.
Extremely. Alright, I did not expect the Frost Druid to actually last this long. So, she will cast... Let's go with Moonbeam, centered on Frey. A giant laser from the sky.
Laser from the sky.
Can do that. Breath. Silver beam of pale light shines down a 5-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder. The spell ends. Dim light fills the cylinder when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Oh, so you don't do the damage to me until I start my turn there.
I don't think so.
Mm.
What a dumb spell. Ice Devil's trapped. We go to Lord Marbury.
And we move on.
DM's turns are going very quickly.
All right, Marbury. I don't know if I'm getting overconfident, but Marbury sees that things are going pretty well. He wants to get on the action too. And he is going to fly down.
Steal that kill.
Kick her. It's a
Steal
concentration
that
spell.
kill.
Kick her.
Well,
It's a concentration spell.
He can't hit anybody. A paralyzed person is the perfect target.
If you steal my kill, I will kill your nag.
You already don't like him, so he doesn't care. That's a...
Oh, Lord Marbury gets the crit. Lord Marbury gets the crit. Put it on
he
the
doesn't
board.
He doesn't have nearly as good a crits, but yeah, 13.
$13?
Damage.
Actually, not a killing blow, but
Yeah,
he looks real bad.
All right, Marbury's gonna take off since he can't reaction him. He's gonna take back off into the sky, about 20 feet up. And that's his turn.
Roll the massive damage table again, though.
That's true.
Sure, we could. Yeah, I guess I can roll a.
Just for fun.
Yeah, again, I don't think there's anything that.
It's fun for us.
Yeah, that's good.
That makes it.
Made it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still can't take reactions.
You really can't take reactions. Thimbleweed.
All right. I'll go after Best Body again. To Charlotte Arrow.
What about my crazy wizard friend?
16 will hit. I just realized I didn't roll initiative for Valeni, that she's kind of hanging in the back. I can't attack him.
Our new ancient wizard friend.
Yeah, he doesn't seem interested in fighting. He's like kind of.
Okay.
In fact, Frey, when you leave his presence, remember he kind of like shuts down mentally.
Yeah, that's why I was asking that question. What about my my old wizard
Yeah,
friend?
he just kind of like stares off vacantly and kind of like mumbles to himself as he like he's like realizing the world around him. I probably should have rolled for Valin though, but oh well. She's
Same
distracted.
effects. Nothing would have happened.
All right, what do we got? 15? 17?
Who are you aiming
Yeah.
at?
17. The druid.
All right, that arrow pierces into her head, and
Nice.
as she falls down and the body crumples, you see that this ghostly entity, which looks like a young wizard, flies out in a ghostly rage.
Uh-oh.
And she screams very angrily, and as she does so, her arms just kind of flail out, and she just becomes an unhuman wail, and even like a paralyzed Vaelish looks like very shocked by this, and you see several like ghostly bodies come crawling out of the ground around her.
Maybe I was wrong about
Stage 2 of the boss.
about ghosts not being that dangerous. Maybe we should have kept her in druid form then.
Uh-huh.
Moonbeam didn't seem like it was going to be that much of a problem.
I mean, technically, the original form of Moonbeam has been destroyed. So
Yes.
That's
it
true.
has
That's
been.
not even going to. Yeah, it's not going to do anything anymore.
All right, I pull up my vacuum cleaner.
We
Time
got a
to go
call.
to
We got a
Luigi's
call.
mansion.
Can I attack again?
Usually, yes. It's still your turn.
Excellent.
conviction, people. Just say it with
Now
conviction.
you've got slightly different targets. You have seen
All right.
now the actual ghost of Nass Lantamir, as well as some other ghosts have appeared.
All right, I'll attack Ghost Flamus Lassamir.
God damn it!
Ghost blasphemer.
I've been very clear on these names.
Toast Blasphemer is what I was.
That is actually a pretty cool title now that I think about it.
That's
Oh.
30 hits.
You offend the ghosts? Yes, 30 I would say does hit. Everything in this game.
I don't know. What about like an elder dragon?
I think 30 might be the highest AC, but chat, you can certainly correct me. What are we at? 19?
Yeah, that'll do it. I'm tired.
19, and Thimbleweed shuts down. My
I've
planet
done 19
needs me.
damage.
Insect body must rest.
Can the ghost be blinded?
Yes.
We'll allow it.
Yes, I think so. She does get
Oh,
resistance to this.
sorry. The ghost should be blinded.
The ghost can make a save, I think, first, right? Wisdom save.
The ghost is blinded.
Oh no! Wait, advantage. I said
Wow.
advantage.
You did say advantage.
Oh no!
Just pops right out of the body, just immediately
Right.
against.
My eye. No, wait. Oh no, my other eye.
Why is that a plus? Well, I'll take the roll, but that.
Should have been better than the +1.
Yes, it should have. Why is it rolling a +1?
Don't roll the 1
Let me
or
try this
2,
again. Hang
but-
on, this doesn't count, but. It still says plus. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. What if I click on
She only
this?
has a +1.
Are you saying the ghosts don't make any sense?
That's not right either. Yeah, she doesn't have a +1. Okay. Something's not right with her sheet. I'll have to roll that manually then.
It's probably because she changed forms.
Even with her modifier that she does have, she would not have made that save though. With
One
the
and
two,
two
with the 1 and 2
star.
that I rolled, yeah. So she is effectively blinded at the moment.
Like Reese said, the ghost is blind.
Ghost is blind. I've declared.
He said it with conviction.
All right, we have another ghost who's not blind, and this one will fly up to. Well, I guess Frey's right there. Yeah, it'll attack Frey.
Doesn't have to. It can attack somebody else.
I'm gonna have to stop changing between things because it's taking too long with too many creatures. All right, it will attempt to drain your life, Frey.
No.
Ineffectively, however. All right, Valravn.
All right. I hope these ghosts are affected by this. Otherwise, the Nass, it's a waste of a spell. But whatever.
If you
Let's try.
give me a headache, I swear to goodness.
Well, I took a feat a while back that would allow me to shape my spells to not hit you with the mass headache, and it's literally never come up since I took that feat. So I've never used those sorcery points. But and this is another case where I don't need to. There's plenty of room to the north to put my thing. So yeah, Valravn will write some words in his book about the ghost that was summoned from the body of Ness Lantamir. Her terrible fury suddenly became aware of their unholy existence, and the existential dread that gripped them racked their minds. And he's gonna try to mass headache. Oh, no, he's gonna put it. It's a sphere, so he can very carefully put it so that the sphere just, goes right where the ghosts are and not where we are.
Okay. 20-foot radius is pretty big.
It might hit that reindeer. I'm afraid the reindeer might actually get. I don't know if I can.
And because it's 20, it's 40 foot across, 40 feet
Yeah.
across. You're gonna have to hit the reindeer.
How do I see?
Alright. Reindeer can make an intelligence saving throw. -4.
It's -4. Oh, does it have an intelligence score of 2 or lower? Because it can't be affected.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a 2.
It's literally
There you
too
go.
dumb.
A reindeer is not capable of existential dread.
Yeah.
It is not aware of the
It
existence of.
just wants oats, and that's about it. And
Yeah.
occasional pats, and we're good. I need you to roll. Oh, you did damage. Sorry. 18 or 30. This is a half damage.
Yeah, the spell save is. Oh, it's also 18. I don't know why the description says 17, but. Yeah. Nobody makes it.
And Nass should have resistance. I can't actually do resistance
Oh.
on this thing, can I?
Oh, right.
Alright, I'm gonna click on this, and if it's a +4, then it worked correctly. If not, then I'm gonna have to do it manually. That says
It
+2.
did not.
Where is it getting this? Alright. Well, it was a 16, so that's still a fail.
Yeah.
Because or she got 17, yeah.
Yep.
So
Alright, so they all take 30 psychic damage,
Oh my lordy.
and they are all muddled.
Okay. 2 of the ghosts die. Pretty psychic damage. What else is one?
Gripped by existential dread.
Yeah. All right, Celeste.
Okay, sorry. I had a friend texting me who about our dog, about because her husband's a vet, so I got a little distracted. Okay, sorry. What's the situation? So these ghosts, this guy's still in a cage and not a threat to me right now, and
Yep.
these ghosts up here are problematic.
You could say that.
The ghosts are problematic, yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I have. It's like I'm discovering things in my character sheet for the first time. I have things I totally forgot about.
That's exciting. You're like this far in, you're like, oh, I can do this.
It is.
Find your 20 in your pocket.
That's exactly what it's like. So I think I want to cast Searing Sunburst. So this is a 20-foot radius sphere, con saving throw, or take 2d6 radiant damage. So I can cast this on all of these ghosts. And let's see. Let's spend some key points.
Really you're going full Ghostbusters. You're like throwing like the light grenade in there.
Mhm.
I would spend 2 key points, I think, which says so that would each increase by 2d6. So that would be a total of 4d6 radiant damage.
So it should be 66 then, because you increase it by 2 each time.
2
And it starts at 2.
Math, yep.
Mhm.
66. So that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
Right, for con save. Now this one, I don't think the intelligence of the reindeer matters much. What is your DC for this?
Where's the center point?
The center point is like, I don't know, like up here where I am not hitting Lord Marbury. Sorry,
Not yourself,
15.
I guess.
Okay, and give me some damage, please.
Oh, right. Rolling 66. Woo.
Nice. It's pretty solid damage spread around.
Damage on save.
All right.
What was the save?
15.
15? Oh, nice. Okay, so 2 of them take it.
Yeah. That kills another ghost.
Explode that ghost.
Yeah, and you can see Nass is taking some bad damage now. She appears very heavily wounded.
I think that's
Spirit bomb.
all I can do. Because that. Mm-hmm.
As you end your turn, you feel the aura, the life-draining aura of the ghost begin to drain your life. I need a DC 15 con save. Avoid taking 14 necrotic damage just by ending your turn near it.
Is this Ness or the ghost?
This is Nass doing this.
Okay.
You take 14 necrotic damage, and your hit points are reduced by that amount. And Nass then regains that many hit points if possible, and it is definitely possible to regain the hit points. So she literally just like Dementor style, just by being near you, just draws the life into her. Vaelish is astonishingly still alive, despite taking an absolutely hilarious amount of damage.
Fraser's hacking away at him
wait.
over there.
Sorry.
Yep.
How does this work? Because I had 7 temporary hit points still. So if my
Yeah, I think you get screwed here. I think is what
Because
Eric ruled last time, because he the ruling is that even though the damage would only take 10 hit points first, since your max is going down,
still
you
lower
lose
it.
those anyway.
Yeah, so you actually lose your... Yeah, so you would go down 14 regular hit points, and because your max would go down, yeah.
Do I lose my temporary hit points as well then?
I think you would keep the remainder temporary, wouldn't you? I don't see why you wouldn't.
Okay, all right.
Your max will go down.
Yeah.
Got it.
But remember what your initial, obviously, max is, so we can restore that, because I think it comes back on a long rest.
Okay.
So we have to do another wisdom save. Holy balls. He is still
Nope,
shut down by a second level spell scroll. Zoinks. Nass. What are you gonna do? She is going to... He wants to protect Vaelish, but she will fire a shadowy bolt of tentacle energy that like starts to wrap around you, Frey, or at least tries to. I don't even know if this is gonna roll correctly. So hang on, don't count this yet till I look at the modifier. Okay, that's a +9. Is a 20 hit?
Yeah.
We had no damage.
What the fuck? I don't know why this sheet is so fucked
Oh, that
up.
was a freebie.
Excellent.
All right, here's the damage is 5d8 necrotic, and
Ouch.
then which you'll enjoy making a strength save, I'm sure. You must succeed on DC 16 strength save or become restrained as shadowy tendrils wrap around you.
Mm.
I have a +11 to my strength save.
Yeah.
I have to roll a 5 or better. I don't know why it rolled at advantage, but yeah. 19.
All right. And then she will target Celeste with the other one. So 24. And I will.
For no damage.
I apparently did not test this. Well, I don't even try it. I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah.
24 necrotic damage, and same thing where you have to give me a strength save or become restrained. Guess I did not test my terribly hacked together. It's like literally 3 character sheets. Like, I was just dragging shit on there, and I guess I messed something up. I don't know.
Is this a spell?
It's actually not. It's
Okay.
her auto attack, I guess.
So, I'm gonna use my inspiration for that strength save. Okay. Wow.
Ah, so close.
Mm-hmm.
You have a +6.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you are you take some necrotic damage and you are restrained. And then she will fly away. She'll fly up in the air. Like, I don't know, 40 feet or something.
Oh.
Because she's a fucking ghost.
Not tethered to the ground.
Yeah.
Like mortals.
Pesky mortals. My one living ghost. You know what I forgot to do is subtract the fucking d6. Don't I have
I was
to do
about
that?
to say, I just remembered that whenever I
Yeah,
saw it. But I
shit.
don't think it would have mattered on the 24. It might have mattered on the 20, but
All right,
nope, didn't matter.
matter.
I assume a 19 still hits Frey, right? 19?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, didn't matter.
This one will fly up to you, Valravn. Actually, no, they don't have to
Uh-oh.
fly. Sorry, I think they have range attacks.
Oh.
Well, no,
Hey,
it'll still
yeah.
fly up there.
Demnix reminds everyone she was blinded. She's got disadvantage on her attacks.
That's true.
Yeah.
Damn it. I have to reverse.
Demnix giveth and taketh away.
Well, how do you want to do this? Because I rolled 2 attacks.
Well, you could count the first 2 as 1 attack,
Okay.
and then just do a disadvantage roll on the second attack.
Okay, so we'll keep Frey's
One
the
more.
same, because that would have been the disadvantage, and
What?
I already rolled
Why did
the
I get screwed?
d6. And then we'll do Celeste with disadvantage.
No, I mean, like, the first attack that Frey took would be a hit, because that was like the first 2 rolls you made were a 20 to 24.
Mhm.
The second attack on Frey, roll that back, and re-roll it with this disadvantage.
I didn't attack
and-
Freya second. I attacked Celeste second.
Oh, right. That's okay. So that's what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Frey. So you do get screwed because
Yeah,
if we take the first 2 dice that were rolled,
Yeah.
it would be for the attack that was on you.
I
Yeah.
think that's the way we'd have to do it.
Sorry, Frey.
Holy shit, the disadvantage toggle doesn't work either. This whole character sheet is fucked. Alright, so that's one attack. So it'd be a 14. And I don't think a 14 hits you, Celeste. So ignore everything I told you last time. You are not restrained. You are not. The DM's just gonna retire after this, I think.
Go live on a farm.
Go live on a farm.
Wait, sorry, I'm not restrained. Did I still take that damage?
No, nothing hits you.
Okay.
Reversing.
I'm the only one that got
remembered
screwed.
that Thimbleweed hit her in the face with a blinding arrow, and she
There's
missed.
too many debuffs.
Yeah.
Do I make the save for the blind again, or how long does that affect me? Reese.
That's a Thimbleweed question.
Next turn.
Till the start of your next turn.
Mm.
Oh, so it's just a 1 turn thing. Okay. Alright, so this other ghost will come up and try to drain you, Valrobin. And
Okay.
it does have the D6 minus. Doesn't matter, it rolled a nat 1. Edmund!
Look at this forever. As a bonus action, I'm going to command my reindeer to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yeah, I don't know how I broke that sheet so bad.
What's that?
Sorry, I was commenting on the terrible
Your
character
sheet.
sheet problems I'm having with this.
30, 30. And this will allow my reindeer to run 20 feet right into Gaunt, Vaelish.
Steal that kill.
Yes,
The animals will have it after Frey.
the reindeer.
Yep.
16.
16 does. I'm really excited to watch Frey just break this reindeer's neck in a rage.
With 7 damage.
It's an auto crit, right?
It is.
Oh yeah. So what is that? Another 1d6?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I just hit the attack button again?
I think
The
that would
attack
work,
button.
right?
To do what?
The 1d6 plus 3?
So the thing about a crit, though, is it re-rolls all the dice that would have been applicable to the attack.
Oh,
So
yeah?
if as part of your charge you're doing an extra 2d6,
Yep.
I think
So-
you double all of that.
An extra 8 plus an extra
You damn
8
crit wrong.
plus an extra 9. Right? So that's
Say-
32.
Say it with confidence. and we
Say it with
put-
confidence. I
Yeah.
don't hear you.
32 damage. And he must succeed on a saving throw. Strength saving throw, be knocked prone. Oh wait, he fails all strength saving throws.
He just stands there while this reindeer just charges at him and just gores into him, and he just collapses to the ground.
Perfect.
And you hear Nass give off a terrible, unearthly wail. No!
That
Sorry,
frees,
dear, it could have been different.
That frees Edmund to come along. 35. What do I got? I don't think I have anything. So then my movement, and then I'm going to use my action to move some more. So
A dash, if you will.
what's that?
Yeah, this is a
I was just
dash
gonna
action.
Stand here by the cage. Is this cage a concentration spell?
It sure is.
So if you get hit,
I was worried about that for a second ago, but it didn't happen. So
all right, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm actually going to steer course and where was I? 10. I think I'm just going to go like somewhere over here instead.
I'd rather not be near all the danger.
I know in case the cage drops, I don't want to be there.
But that's true.
That's true. Frey.
Your kill was
Okay.
stolen, Frey,
By the summoned reindeer.
by a reindeer.
Whatever. And the other person is like 40 feet in the air, right?
Yes, she's currently hovering.
Is this one still alive, or is that just back there?
That one is where you said you're 20 feet in the air.
I am.
Oh,
Yeah.
Robin. So that one's 20 feet in the air.
Well, I think you said it was a range attack. I mean, maybe it came up, but I think
It did. That was the life drain is a melee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they're 20 feet up and 20 feet and 40 feet.
Okay. Then I do nothing. I don't have any range attacks, so nothing.
Don't you have a javelin you can throw?
Fight's dead. Ice Devil is trapped. Lord Marbury's
Does
turn.
the Ice Devil have no attempt to get out? Like, he could try, like, magic. If he's got, like, teleport magic, he could try it.
It's not.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
aware.
That's a bummer.
Sorry, I know you're like use those unsettling words, but
I was expecting him to try. I was looking some sort of like
doesn't put up much of an effort.
Okay. Marbury doesn't want at Valravan's command does not want the concentration to break, so he is going to use his action to extricate himself from the ghost and just fly away.
Okay, disengage.
Disengage. Yep, and that is his action.
That one's dead. We've got Thimbleweed.
All right. Back to ghost killing.
We call it bustin'.
Busting those ghosts.
That's trademarked.
Yeah, that's true.
Thimbleweed is very litigious.
I'll sue you.
Are you gonna sue on behalf of the Ghostbusters? Is that...
Sue myself on behalf of the Ghostbusters.
Thimbleweed.
24 does hit. Shooting the boss lady, I presume.
Yeah. Oof. I'll reroll that one. For 20 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Save.
Blind her again.
Yeah, which if you do...
It worked very well last time.
Yeah. Okay. Now she's got the save. That's the modifier she's supposed to have. I don't know why it gave her a +1. Doesn't have a +1 as her bait. I don't understand what happened to her sheet.
Well, let's try it again. $13.
Alright, she's looking pretty bad now. One might say.
Those will make the wisdom throw again, right?
Yes, you're right.
Wisdom saves by attrition. Eventually.
Okay.
Eventually.
God, yeah. Pretty good modifier. Supposed to have it anyway. That one is dead. Valravan.
Valravan will write some words of the failing ghost and her cohorts falling around her. Realize the futility of her actions, and she became disheartened. It's gonna viciously mock her.
Oh. You could have literally said her lover was just killed.
I guess I could have, yeah. I could have tried to talk to her too, I suppose. Wow. Alright, that's like the first time it's ever happened.
That you were rebuffed.
Yeah, that my vicious mockery
She
didn't
just
work.
screams back at you.
Yeah. It didn't have to be this way, dear. You all could have played nice, but no, you had to be... The word litigious stuck in my mind.
You have to be litigious.
That's not right.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Alright, Celeste.
Okay. So how is this ghost looking?
Not very good.
Okay.
She's also 40 feet in the air.
That is
Oh,
true.
right. I did hear that part. Man, I wanted to just punch her in the face and say, I ain't afraid no ghosts. But which is
You can, yeah, watch out.
a little high up for that. Where's my what is it I want? The thing that like the thing. There's so many things in the character sheet. The thing that shoots like
Yeah, you can just blast her.
Your fists are ranged attacks, I think.
Yeah. Whatever it's called. I forget what it's called.
Oh my
Radiant
god.
punches, radiant strikes, something.
Yeah. It's
Radiant Sunbolt is what it's called.
thank you. That's what I'm going for.
That's the one.
Here it is. Here it is. Okay. Yep. Let's Radiant Sunbolt. Oh, you know what? And I had it. I didn't even need to find it in my big list because here it is. Okay.
Oh, it's an attack. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, 24 will hit.
Radiant Sunbolt. All right. That is 6
Okay.
radiant damage. So that's 1 attack. We'll do that again.
Okay.
That's the second attack.
She's looking
Last
really,
turn of
really
the sky.
bad. Yeah.
Okay. So then, as part of that, I'm pretty sure I can spend a key point. Yep. To do that
Two
one more time.
times. I think you can do 2 more times, right?
I am still confused on the rules about that.
15 does not, actually.
Oh wow. Ghost has higher AC than the druid body did.
Yeah.
All right. If you tell me 2 more times,
Yes.
you spend a key
If you spend a
point.
key
I
point, you
still-
can do it.
I
Yeah.
still don't get that, but that is okay. All right.
All right. With your final radiant blast, she finally gives off a whimpering cry, and she just kind of slowly falls to the ground. And you see this orb that she's had on the body, the corporeal body. You can see she kind of starts clawing at the ground as she gets kind of sucked into the orb and just kind of screams. And the orb glows for a moment, and then it just kind of blackens and then disintegrates.
Oh.
And this ghost also dies without her influence. And
dear.
with them gone, Robin, your force gauge is still up, I guess. I don't know how long it lasts.
An hour.
Okay. So you have ceased hostilities, and Nass and Vaelish have been defeated summarily.
All right. They've been a thorn in our side for long enough. I feel good about what we did here.
Bolin calls up and says, "Perhaps we should get inside before you unleash that thing, just in case, perhaps?"
Yes, that's probably fair. I will talk to it briefly. Like,
Well,
now that
no,
you'll-
we don't need to talk to devils.
I'm not
No.
going to make a deal with it. Don't worry. No one here, he looks at Frey long and hard. No one here is going to make a deal with the devil.
I mean, that is literally as possible.
As much as we probably want to hear what you're going to say, I thought we said that no sound passes earlier.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. We did.
You did say that.
Oh shit.
You see, it's for your own good. You see the reindeer over there, like,
Alright.
nodding, and the devil nodding, like, oh no.
Everyone agrees. All right, fine. Then Valravin will just give a a wave to the
we're still cool, right?
kind of. He's been very on board with this Ice Devil's whole shtick, right? Like it's business. He
I
made
may
a
go
deal.
Ice Devil someday. I don't know.
So the
What?
way he sees it, like the person he made a deal with is dead now, so that deal's done. So once his force cage ends, he will be able to just go back to whatever infernal plane he came from.
What's
And-
the save to teleport myself in there?
It's 18 if you have teleport magic.
I do.
I mean, although there's no room. There actually is rules about that too. Like if there's no room, you can't do it.
As a halfling, I can be in the same space as something that is a size larger than myself.
Dear God.
teleport under its legs and just start hacking above you.
No, I'm gonna go in there and we're gonna talk. We're gonna make a deal.
Well, then I can't let you out. You're not gonna be able to get out if I do that. If you do that.
I have magic to get myself out.
But do you have an 18? What is the save? Charisma save? Forget. Let's look it up. I'm saying it's a bad idea. Charisma save. Can you make an 18 charisma save to both get in and get out?
I don't know. Let's find out.
I doubt it.
Yes.
Don't do it! Don't do it! You won't like it in there, dear. I promise you.
I honestly didn't think I was going to make this.
The +1.
I didn't either.
She did roll make an 18 for those of you listening.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. All right, no, I won't do it. But that was just funny. I didn't think I'd actually make that save.
For like tricks him out. Like, I'm gonna go.
She literally Misty steps behind Valravn on the nag.
Oh dear, hello.
You just like twerk his ear or something.
Yeah. She just disappears, so he thinks that she went in there.
Yeah, he's really afraid for a second. Okay, if we're leaving this ice devil behind in his cage for the next 50 minutes, where's the door?
Little analog clock on the.
That's right.
Digital clock on the thing.
Yep.
Flashing.
Are we at the door? Where's the door?
You are at the door. The door is here. This is the.
Oh, this circular.
This is literally the base of it. Yeah, it's got like the gateway, and it's got the little symbols on there.
Okay. All right. Do we think one of us has to do this, or all of us? I assume only one of us, because it's like seems like one person performing actions.
Yeah, probably me, since I'm the one that has another oak wand embedded in my arm.
So that's you literally attached it to your body. So yeah, it's probably you.
Mm-hmm.
I did put all the steps in the quest log.
Wait. All right, I gotta go. Baby's awake.
Oh no. Okay. Good
All right,
night.
good night.
Good night.
Right.
All right. So
Wasn't quite 5 a.m. but already awake.
Right.
Where's the door?
I think it's a circular
It's-
thing.
yeah,
Well,
basically just-
all we see is shadow there.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
there's
not.
no
Yeah.
This is not the actual map. I just repurposed this map, but just
Oh, okay.
bear
okay.
with me. It's you're at the door.
Okay.
There's no official location you need to be
Okay.
at.
All right. So shield thy heart with the wand from the nether oak. And what do you guys think that means? Do I just hold it up to my
I
heart?
think like a salute, probably. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to be by heart.
All right. Well, it's in my mechanical arm. And then.
Okay, so
summon
describe
a
to me what you do. Yeah, for each.
I mean,
We probably want to get this set up ahead of time, right? Like before he actually goes through all the motions.
Yeah, do you
I don't
want
know
to
if
discuss it
there's
with the
a time
class? Or?
Well, no, I'm what I mean is like I don't know if there's a time limit for like do this and then do this, but we probably want to figure out what each of the steps, how we want to handle them before he goes and does it. Do you have a way to summon a flame in the palm of your hand?
I have flame sphere.
Okay, that'll work. I assume. A burnt palm loosens the tongue. Shed a secret about yourself for all to hear.
I'm sure I could come up with a secret.
Yeah. Coax a secret from another.
Mm.
I mean, hopefully someone will give up a secret. Knowing
I
it's
mean, you have
me.
to ask him, but yeah. It sounds like you have to like actually ask someone a secret question.
Mhm.
Secret question.
And then the quench the flame. I don't know if anyone has a ice. I guess we're surrounded by ice. We could just pick it up from the ground.
That's true. Does anybody have like actual ice magic? Frey, does your ice goddess give you any kind of ice magic?
Yes, I have ice magic.
Can you put out a flame with it that doesn't destroy Edmund?
That's a very important detail.
Edmund has to live through it. Yeah, Edmund has to hold a flame in his hand. You have to put it out, and he has to not die.
I can't make any promises, but I can try.
He has to not die.
Trust that.
Okay. Hide thyself behind a mask. We got a mask from the theater shop, right? The theater tower.
Yes, I believe you
Tower
did.
of Illusions.
Yeah,
I
you did
think?
grab some
Yeah.
masks.
Trace a circle with the ashes of the dead. We have the stone. We have the bones that we can. I don't know. Either crush. Or I think we already talked about like having already done that, right? Like turning them into some sort of like drawable. I'm imagining them into like as like a chalk bar, like a bar of chalk that we can just sort of draw on the ground. And then stand firm in thy circle of death and consume poison. Does anybody have any poison on their body?
I have a poison bottle from the manager's office that I've been holding on to since we did the whole bee thing.
What?
Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like adventure game bullshit, where it's like, I have had this item for 14 hours. And it was innocuous at the time, but now who's laughing?
Yeah.
I don't have to reload my save.
So I have a
Wow.
poison bottle.
All right.
That's impressive. What a callback.
Edmund, yeah, exactly. Yeah, genocide.
Genocider.
Genocider is poison.
It's just poison. I mean, mechanically in the game, if you get drunk, I think you have the poisoned condition. So what they consider poison.
Alcohol is technically a poison. So yeah, sure. It's. But I feel like poison is the literal poison is probably more appropriate. But
you really want to drink genocider here?
that's true. We haven't had. Anyway,
Yeah,
We're all going through withdrawals.
that sounds good. All right, so Edmund will hold up his arm with another wand in it over his heart, just kind of holding it upwards, and then with his other hand,
as you do that, you see that particular symbol from that school. I think it was abjuration for that one. It kind of lights up softly.
With his other hand, he will cast Flaming Sphere. Into his palm.
That deals damage, does it not? Are you willing to?
Well, okay, hold on.
I mean, I'll let you do it, but you're summoning a flaming sphere in your hand. That's gonna have to have some consequences.
All right, hold on. Let me see. I think I have an idea. Hold on.
he's like 2 steps into this plan.
Hold on.
This is too early to improvise.
All right, how about this? I don't know if this will work, but we'll try it. One of my purple pairs gave me Druidcraft, and Druidcraft lets me instantly light or snuff out a candle, torch, or small campfire.
Yeah.
So,
You have a candle, torch, or small campfire.
I do have a torch in my inventory, so I will just hold the end of it that lights up. Probably hurt, but
But you do have flame contact to your skin on the hand?
yes, it's gonna hurt.
Okay. Roll 2d4.
Now watch this be okay. I was gonna say watch this be more damage than the flaming sphere.
You take 4 fire damage, but the symbol does light up.
Well, he's about to take some cold damage, so
Yeah,
it's gonna offset.
And then he's gonna drink some poisons. This whole thing's gonna hurt Edmund a little bit, but it's for the greater good.
And then he tells everybody, I don't think anybody knows, but Avarice was hinting at it. But I know all the secrets of the Arcane Brotherhood. I've been following them from the outside, and that's why they're after me as well.
You see that symbol light up.
So I wasn't the spy all along. You've been judging me this entire time. And meanwhile, Edmund over here.
I didn't say I was working for them. I'm just learning all the secrets to figure out my own goals. Anyway,
you're
Robin, your turn.
spy.
You tell a secret. Tell us what really happened between you and the Dryad.
Valravn talks for conservatively 12 minutes about a dryad, another dryad, and another forest, about how Valravn thought the dryads were monogamous. But it turns out dryads
just crack open a beer. But it turns out they're not.
Yep. It was just a misunderstanding of culture. Dryads, it turns out, are not monogamous. They do not have long-term relationships. Yeah, it's a conservatively a 12-minute long story, but yeah, that's and at the end of it, Valravn is crying. You brought back some really bad memories, Edmund.
It goes on for too long. You both can have inspiration for this. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Wow.
And this whole time, Edmund's just holding the flame in his hand.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
12 minutes just blackening his hand. Edmund's also crying, but for a different reason. My fucking hand's on fire, man.
All right.
All right, that one lights up. That symbol lights up, so you're at 4.
I really think I can pick up some snow from the ground.
Do it, Frey. We gotta be certain.
You made me tell.
He made me relive it all.
Alright. I cast Frost Fingers on Edmund.
Frost fingers. Oh, I can't do that. Okay.
A cone of ice comes out, slams into you.
The flame goes out.
Yep, the flame is quenched with ice for 7 cold damage. And you see that symbol lights up.
Good thing I got 10 hit points still.
Yeah.
All right.
If you have any non-magical liquids, though, they are frozen at that point. So any non-magical liquids now become frozen.
I think I only have potions and stuff. He's gonna take those ashes we acquired and just kind of draw a circle around himself.
Oh, you gotta put the mask on first.
Oh wait, the mask. Sorry. He takes the mask and he puts it on his face.
Okay. As you put that mask on and kind of look at the wall, that symbol lights up. Illusion, I think.
Because you see what Debnick's wrote.
That's ended in violence and domestic violence, which is never the way you want to end. You always want to end before it gets to that point.
Jesus.
All right, now he draws a circle of ash around him where he's standing.
Okay.
Reindeer.
Yep. Using the bones that you presumably smashed into ashes.
I assume Frey gave me that bottle of poison earlier, and
I don't know. I liked that bottle.
I've had this bottle for a long time.
I've had it for a very long time. I had big plans for this.
That a year and a half later.
This at the end of the campaign.
This is my victory poison.
So you do give it or you don't give it?
Do we not have any other way for you to poison yourself?
I do.
Now she's got the regret.
Oh, sweet. You can poison your own self. Yeah, keep in my bottle.
I've
Make
got
me use
2
my shit.
I've got 2 purple pears left, and I eat both of them.
That'll poison you.
Oh, yeah. You can't eat too many.
Just stuff himself with
Yeah.
the lovely pears.
Yep.
So,
You do gain the poisoned condition, I believe, for consuming too many pears. Which does, and you gain the pear effects, which does light up the final circle And as it does so, you feel your body have a tingling sensation come over it. And you feel kind of weirdly attuned to the force fields in front of you. And Katovic, who's been very quiet this whole time, kind of strides up to you and says, now that you've completed the ritual, you should be able to hold the door open for the rest of us if we move quickly.
Let's go. Also, that's good news because that means he'll actually ask Katovic this. This means that my dear Avarice and her army of Cretans won't be able to follow us in. Yes,
Not unless they form their own right here.
and she doesn't have the information to do so unless she's watching us. Is she watching us?
She's always watching.
Let's
But
go.
if we get to Mythalar, we will have shut down the force field to do so.
Yeah, but at that point we'll have accomplished our goals anyway. The Mythalar will be deactivated.
No, the way to the Mythalar will be deactivated.
Oh. Well, we'll have to hurry then. I
Mythalar does
suppose.
not charge the force field. I believe Iriolarthas does that.
Oh yes, that one again.
Oh, I probably could have just walked right through the force field then.
All right. Well, let's hurry. Let's all hurry in.
You all hurry inside, and as you do so, you see in the distance that giant, like, Charlatan golem start kind of turning towards your path as well.
Uh-oh.
The inner part of the room, you walk into what, trying to describe, kind of an elevator. It's a very small, tight quarters. You're all packed in there. Lord Marbury can barely, I mean, you're just like sardines at this point.
Yeah.
And there's only inside, it's completely dark. There's just
phrase underneath Lord Marbury.
Yeah,
she has
right.
to stand like.
I'm sure she enjoys that. And there's just a single, what looks like pretty obvious button on the wall.
Frey will
That's
push it. Frey pushes it immediately.
I was gonna look around.
You push the button, and you immediately all feel a very elevator sensation. I don't know how that would feel to people who don't usually use elevators in this universe, but
Yeah.
if you've experienced magic, you would feel that kind of weightlessness associated with, levitate or fly or something. And you all basically get to ride on this elevator, and it is kind of, you go through like almost tunnels where some of it's completely opaque, and all of a sudden it'll be like windows, and you'll get like these grand vista views as you keep ascending, kind of at a side. It's not straight up. You've seen on the, in fact, I can show you on the map. It's kind of a diagonal.
Oh right, it's like curved.
Yeah, it's like
thing,
curved.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, so you go on kind of this, you're going up the whole time. It's almost like a slide in reverse as you ascend.
Well, that's like going up the Eiffel Tower in Paris. You literally go up at an angle.
At an angle?
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
If you ride the elevator all the way up, you're not going straight up. You're going literally at an
Oh, this
angle.
makes sense because all the Eiffel Tower's legs are
Yeah.
angled.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then when you come, like when you're going up, it's not near as jarring as when you're going down. So, and especially if you're by the windows doing it, like it'll mess with your equilibrium.
I imagine it is messing with all of you pretty hard too, especially those of you who are not used to magic. It is an odd sensation, but kind of a very thrilling and cinematic one, because you're just seeing this city. Granted, normally it would be all in its splendor, but you are seeing obviously kind of its ruins in a lot of cases. The only thing, just you see pockets of Nothic still streaming around. You see that Charlatan Golem marching around. Otherwise, and occasional like rips and tears, and so you see like flying sharks and like tentacle things popping out. Like all of that is still happening. It's happening with very much increased frequency. Before it was like
kind of terrifying.
Maybe
like a city under.
Right, yeah, you see that happening below, yeah. And you're going up into this central structure. The magical elevator ends at a small windowed room with more breathtaking views of the city. An open doorway leads to a set of stairs that ascend to a pair of mahogany doors in the tower's face. As you can, and there's nothing else around. As you ascend these stairs, a Magian appears from a window overlooking the stairs, and you can see its eyes kind of flash like a yellow color. And you hear a familiar voice ring out, the same that you've heard in the recording messages and that the Charlatan Golem has spoken as well. It says, "Welcome, esteemed citizens, to the Spire of Iriolarthas. There are currently 0 members of the Ebon Star attending court." Then it pauses for a second and says, "Welcome back, High Necromancer Katavix. It has been 729,270 days since the court was last in session."
700,000 days. Somebody do that math. How many years is that?
He did the math. The monster math. The High Wizard is currently preoccupied. Please wait your summons in the lounge area. Enjoy your stay.
Around 2,000 years. Just FYI.
I did the math. I'm so happy that came. That mattered.
Somebody checked.
Huzzah. And then the doors open at the top of the stairs.
Okay. This is the message just literally said there's nobody here though, right? It said there's 0 people inside or holding court.
It said there's 0 members of the Ebon Star attending court.
Okay. Have we heard that term before, the Ebon Star?
You have Necromancer Katavix introduced himself as a member of the Ebon Star.
Oh. Can we ask him what that is?
Sure. He replies, that's the rather imperious term that all of the high wizards of each school referred to ourselves as. We were together the ruling party of Ythryn, with Iriolarthas as the highest among us.
So once you step in, there will technically be 1 member of the Ebon Star holding court.
I suppose if we make it as far as the court chambers, yes.
All right. Well, let's see if we can do that.
As the doors open, chamber music washes over you as you enter, or as you see what looks like a lavish ballroom. The air is warm and inviting. A dozen people mill around, dressed in flowing silk garments and holding colorful hand masks and feathered fans. Noble courtiers laugh and gossip as Magian servants move among them, offering sugared treats on silver platters.
It's like real people?
Yeah.
It looks pretty real.
Frey will go up and try to touch somebody.
That's not what I was expecting when we came in here.
You walk up and it all feels very real to you. And the people even kind of like react to your presence. A few of them are kind of like, laughing like you're an old friend or something. But as you come up to try to touch somebody, you see your hand kind of passes through them and they shimmer a bit.
Not real. It's not real.
And for a moment, when you look back at Katavix, he kind of has tears in his eyes and he's like, "This is how it used to be. It should be."
What is this then? Some sort of illusionary echo of what you all once had?
Perhaps magics to create this. It is not real. I need it to be real.
Are you
As
okay? You don't seem like you're okay.
I'm not okay. And Frey, when you reached out to touch that illusory, you can roll a. You can give me perception or investigation.
We'll do perception. I surprisingly have a +5 in that.
There you
Nice.
Hey.
There you go.
19. Okay. You notice as you passed through that and the image shimmered for a second, you could kind of see high above, floating, almost in a reverse illusion, like the illusions were more real and this was less real. Now all of a sudden that's kind of becoming reversed in your eyes. You see a floating, what you recognize as a brain in a jar, floating around above, and you can look and see several more kind of eerily floating above this area.
Kevin. I don't remember what his name was. I called him Kevin.
You have insulted so many NPC names. All of you collectively this session. Very impressive.
Yep.
How far up above me are they?
They're all floating about 20 feet off the ground. The ceilings are about 30 feet tall.
She'll like whistle at it. Like, hello? Do you talk like the other brain dude did? You have the eyes?
You can see the other courtiers. Some of them seem to be faltering a bit. Like some people are kind of bumping into each other, and maybe one like drops its glass as you try to like talk to the brain up there. Are the rest of you reacting to this?
Is there just one brain, or is it just
There's
one
a lot
brain?
of brains.
Oh, there's a bunch.
There's a lot.
Can we
Can you
see
not
if-
see this?
Can we? If she points it out.
Give me a check with advantage now that you're aware of it. You can do perception or investigation.
Okay.
Please let Valorant fail. This would be great.
Oh,
Negative.
Robin is very aware. Yeah. You do see. You can count 4 brains floating around,
Oh, okay.
almost
Did it-
rhythmically to the music too.
Okay. Does it look like the
However-
brains are in any way tied to the illusory people below? Like matching their movements or in any way, or
Do you
they seem
have?
separate?
You don't have detect magic on, do you?
I mean, I guess technically you could argue that I have it on all the time, but
You were trying to make that argument.
I can cast it if not. It is concentration, so probably I probably didn't.
I probably didn't because of force gauge. Yeah, that's
because
true.
of force gauge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Frey
an-
will like find a rock on the floor and throw it at one of the brains.
okay.
Jeez, hold on. Okay.
Trying to get. I'm just trying to get their attention.
Antagonized? Okay,
Yeah.
Great.
Just trying to get their attention.
You do that, and the effect is pretty immediate. You see all of the illusions suddenly like scream and falter. Some of them like clutch their heads, like, as if you just like attacked everybody in the room, and all of a sudden the illusions start like angrily like turning almost like a glitching effect with like the lines and the scan lines and stuff. And then all of a sudden, all you see is the ballroom lying in ruins, rimed with ice, furniture jumbled and shattered. And then you see the brains in the jar just continue to move through the air, but now they've start rattling very angrily and vibrating, and they do turn hostile towards all of you. The other thing you notice is that the several of the Magian servants, once the illusion breaks down, you realize they're actually really there. And they also appear to
Right.
turn towards the hostile intruders.
Great.
But before we roll initiative, I think that's where we're going to end our session.
Seems like a soft place to end.
Yeah, for
We've angered the ballroom brains.
the ballroom
and-
brains. All right. MVPC vote goes to Valravn, I think, for spilling his heart over the secret cokes. That was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so I need to do the A potion
Rime's
of
leave.
greater healing. I will take it.
A good one. And you officially made it inside the Spire of Iriolarthas.
Yeah.
All right, that is all we have for this week's session of Rime the Frostmaiden. Thank you to Chris, Heather, Rochelle, Raymond, and Reese for playing. Thank you to our wonderful fans for watching, and the patrons. Shout out to Platinum patrons Joe, Will, Thomas, Stan, Brandon, Genocider, David, Eclectic, Roleplay Roll, Christopher, Brian, William, David, Corey, Co, 1337, Big Nut, John, Chris, Scott, Gene, Eric, Socks, Dan, Tyler, Nathan, Camp, Crystal Lake, Counselor, Big Shep, and Andrew. And gold patrons, RPG, Papercrafts, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Marcus, Deadless Lounge, Sam, Lippy Spuds, Jerome, Nathan, Fast Like a Tortoise, Scott, Refus, Caroline, and William. Thank you all very much for your support. We're live streaming our D&D adventures every week, and we will see you next time.
Remember, patrons, at your patron
Bye.
games, speak with conviction. He goes with it.
It's
Derek's
usually,
weakness.
it's
Just
usually pretty effective.
say it like you know it. Ghost Blastomir. That's great, Demix. Ballroom Brain Blitz.